Shalom, shalom, family. Welcome to another Shabbat Night Talk. My name is Uzi Alewi. Thank you, the creator of heaven and earth, for life, food, clothing, and shelter, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Thanking you all for joining in. Thanking you all for joining in. Yeah, it's kind of rough to come on tonight. I was in limbo, but I'm going to try to give you all about an hour and a half, 2 hours of music, giving glory to the Most High God and for his magnificence and how great he is to all of us. If you hear a lot of noise in the background, that's just my couple devices that I have going in the background to keep me cool, all right? So I'll have to bear with it while I'm talking. I believe while the music is on, you don't really hear it that much. Don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. And also don't forget to share the link. Share the link. Let everybody know that I'm on tonight. I know I've missed a couple of weeks, but it's rough in the summertime. Usually when I fall back a little in the summertime because the sun goes down so late and the brother be tired sometimes. Like, I'm tired probably right now, but I wanted to play some new music. I wanted us all to I want us all to have a good time tonight. And I hope that everyone is doing well out there. I hope that everyone is doing well out there. So we're gonna start off with this one, Lakai Emoji.
My mitzvah's gonna live forever. Yeah. Shout out little mama cause she made me better. Yeah. It's the show. Gotta get active, can't do nothing. Make the most of every moment, gotta do something. Hey. They just wanna play the race card and use that as an excuse for the hate card. Funny thing is most people got the same scars, but they keep us so divided it breaks my heart. They just wanna play the race card and use that as an excuse for the hate card. Funny thing is most people got the same scars, and they keep us so divided it breaks my heart. Blackjack, bank, I'm on face cards. Full speed ahead like a race car. Lot of weaknesses, but I know what my strengths are. So until the day I die, I'ma play my part. Man, I feel like Noah up in Noah's Ark. Bring two of every kind, we'll let the world restart. Flooding rains, but I'm posted in the cover. Hashem got me covered and it's sweeter than Mufleta. King with a dream like the husband of Coretta. Crawl, walk, run, I be posted with the steppers. Meet the veggies, they're salty, cause I chef with pepper. Bolognese, bancole, we stacking that bruschetta. One day I'ma die, but my misfo gon' live forever. World been divided, I'll stitch it back together. When push comes to shove, all we really got is love. Swear the Torah lifestyle fit me like a glove. Born Zachariah, but I wasn't raised religious. I was raised as a non-denominational Christian. Wanted to draw closer to God, but something kept me distant. Knowing race justified slavery through weaponized religion. Truth be told, man was flawed from the beginning. Adam was the first man, a few hours later he was sinning. Cain had a brother named Hevel, but he killed him. We started off with Noah, but Ham caught him slipping. From there was a curse passed on to his seed. But Abraham's mother's a descendant from that side of the tree. And Terach, well, he descended from Shem. And we call him Father Abraham, cause we all descended from him. Hey! They just wanna play the race card and use that as an excuse for the hate card. Funny thing is most people got the same scars, but they keep us so divided it breaks my heart. They just wanna play the race card and use that as an excuse for the hate card. Funny thing is most people got the same scars, and they keep us so divided it breaks my heart. Abraham Avinu, he had two sons. Ishmael was his oldest. Isaac was his youngest one. Ishmael's mother wasn't Abraham's wife. So when Sarah birthed Isaac, Ishmael had to slide. Ishmael is considered the father of Islam, and Isaac is the father of those who went through the pogroms, who folks tried to exterminate but always failed. Also known in the Bible as B'nai Israel. Back to Isaac, he had two sons, Jacob and Esau. a bowl of lentils. Now Jacob went and married Leah and Rachel, and Esau went and married the daughter of Ishmael. Now Esau's descendants is the Roman Empire we know. They've been out crusading in the name of the Pope. Many folks went through slavery, we know that ain't right, but the atrocities that was faced during biblical times is similar to the atrocities of the transatlantic slave trade. The difference being, biblical people at least knew from whence they came. The transatlantic slavery descendants was wiped out of all memories. Thus how can one be freed with no identity? Still the Bible foretold of a people being scattered amongst the nations and then sold as chattel. Israel is missing 10 of its 12 tribes, and the trenches, they don't know their identity right. Perhaps coincidence, what do I know? I had to get this off my chest, but one more thing before I go. Don't hate on one who does, to favor one who doesn't. Destroy lifestyles for participation. Get it if you want it. Don't hate one who does, to favor one who doesn't. Destroy lifestyles for participation. Get it if you want it, man. Hey, listen. It ain't about being comfortable, man. At the end of the day, when you show up for your paycheck, you gotta see the boss, man. If the boss tell you didn't do what he told you to do, you ain't getting paid, man. We don't fancy volunteers around here, man. It's to the chippers with the dippers, man. They just wanna play the race card and use that as an excuse for the hate card. Funny thing is, most people got the same scars, but they keep us so divided it breaks my heart. They just wanna play the race card and use that as an excuse for the hate card. Funny thing is, most people got the same scars and they keep us so divided.
Not right at all. Not right at all.
I wanna kiss you when we fight. Kiss you when we fight.
You got the people confused.
Hit the road, babe. I don't wanna see the mess you made. I don't wanna hear about your mistakes.
No.
I just wanna live my life without you.
Come on.
So have a nice day. Close that door and be on your way.
Go.
Not
Yeah.
much else that I wanna say.
Yeah.
I just wanna live my life
Y'all know
without
what it is.
you.
You had a good run for a long time. At one point, the only shepherds that we could find. Blood natural light, allowed artificial to shine. Bad seeds brought forth many corrupt minds. Got hit with that old switcheroo. Served us falsehood while advertising the truth. Just like a wolf, preyed on the vulnerable. Cause we were gullible, never asked for any proof. Told us prophecies to appease your own interests. Seduced us with words, a form of spiritual pimping. Condone hypocrisy in exchange for what's given. Say we anti if we deny or think different. I heard don't cry, just clean whatever spilled. Never mind crimes, in time we all heal. That's just another line, false shepherds should be killed. And this ain't for the church, I'm talking to Israel. Woe unto the shepherds. Yeah. It's that simple. The Most High, he said, woe unto the shepherds. That scatter and destroy his flock. Yeah. Oh, cause you wanna be on top.
Bring 5
He
days.
said, woe unto the shepherds.
Shut up and listen. Grow to a righteous man is all a part of the plan. Only time I'm caught in the jam is when the mic's in my hand. Verses like cooked lamb, drop the spice in the pan. Decipher the scams, wham, not a righteous withstand. Complex compositions for Nelson in your mental scopes. Tongues getting cut with my edges, licking envelopes at minimal. My BAP is identified as critical. Covenant cornerstone compositions all on digital. Original raps biblical, the message something pivotal. Felonies talking facts, I'm the most wanted criminal. Yeah. I'm nothing close to cynical. A chef up the cuts just to come across residuals. Your attention, I take it off top like gratuity. After the first serving, you gon' want another 2 or 3. Rapping like it's 2 of me. Free that hate in my heart. Map before a long year's another jubilee. Yeah. Check it. Competition ain't none, I'm all about my brethren. That's why I heckle Cypher for the date on benevolence. Boom, pow, tongues used as weapons, heard a few rounds. Proud in my fringes, trying to lace that quarter blue down. Bruce hating Naomo, cut the nuts, then a luau. There I go again, on target, I keep booyah. 5 major goals with this album, another 2 down. Knowledge of Yehovah, sing praises, what it do now. Deverine 28, how I got back my identity. My deep thoughts invoke a different level of humility. Got the knowledge of Yah, every day is still surreal in me. Accelerated learning, see I maxed out the agility. I won't take a bite if it's pork in the vicinity. It's sending me the mercy of Yehovah, gives me serenity. Are you kidding me? Freak that hate in my heart. Map for 28 years, another jubilee. One more. Praising Yah to the breath, weeds my fleshly Z, just a good fella. Ray Liotta, Nero Pesci, raps a breath of fresh air. Pen game like a epi. I got love for my people, I'm not out here being messy. Israel sound no horn with the moxie of Gillespie. Open carry with the wisdom. Pray Yehovah still protects me. Told I Yah for the Torah, righteous laws to correct me. Bang Benyamin, but I'm working like I'm Lewy. Bars and boom Baptist combination, something deadly. Let me put my keeper on, that's my crown, rockin' heavy. Brothers put away they women just to end up with a celly and walk away from blessings that they plant inside their belly. Men talking minstrels never talk about the lust. Dang about the titles, this the truth, come and check me. What y'all gon' do to me? Free that hate in my heart. Map for umpteen years, here's your jubilee.
I done had good times. I done walked inside this way, yeah, my whole life. I done seen men go back and forth where there's no strife. I done felt more than the righteous, say about 8, 9, and got up 10 times. You know I just don't get it. How you bite the hand that feeds you, I won't let it. Jeremiah 9 is so prophetic. Rewarding good with evil, yeah, you will regret it. Man, it's heavy, so I gotta get this off me. Like LeBron playing Wade, my best friend crossed me. We used to dream together, would scheme together. Even walked into the house of Elohim together. But now he a Joab type dude. I tried to hug, he came to stab type dude. And when it come to mercy, he ain't showing none. But when the seat was in front of him, he go grab type dude. Israel make me, Israel break me. Not to sit and talk about our differences, it's just crazy. See, he was David, I was Johnny. If he was thirsty, I bring rank to bring him a Dasani. You violate, I walk away instead of going for blood. No depths, but no grudge, but I'm accused of holding no love. Ain't made no restitution yet, but I still keep them in my prayers. I just want Yahweh to make my forehead hard as there.
My guide my footsteps. Yehovah be my guide. Take my footsteps, yeah. Cause I walk among snakes and scorpions, yeah. But yeah, you are my vengeance. If I get bitten, Yehovah be mine. Guide my footsteps, Yehovah be mine. Protect my footsteps, cause I walk among snakes.
Seems like forever we've been tearing up. When will our face dry? We living in some terrible times, surrounded by these fake smiles, and nobody hearing us. No matter how loud we cry, they won't hesitate to lay us down, even in the daytime. I see my people cursed, only I can lift it. Suffering from a broken spirit, only I can fix it. You paint the picture vivid, yeah, I must admit it. Deuteronomy 28, when will your people get it? Forgot your commandments, now our foes commanding us. Trying to put some fear in us, cause they the ones who scared of us. They even shoot us down when our hands is up. Everything but these curses bound to abandon us. I remember working in blizzards without a coat. I remember my sister whipped and my wife groped. I remember being forced to serve an idol. When I prayed, I saw my foe's face when my eyes closed. I remember plotting, planning out my great escape. I remember when I slept, hoping I never wake. But make no mistake, I was picking up a rake before the day break. Oh yeah, I remember. I even remember watching my son die, but my routine stayed the same soon as the sunrise. What can possibly justify all this genocide? Born with a vicious and wicked casually coincide. I remember whips and I remember dogs. I remember rips and I remember scars. I remember through the eyes of my ancestors. Open up your eyes and see we ain't better. Don't you see we tearing up? When will our face dry? We living in some terrible times, surrounded by these fake smiles, and nobody hearing us. No matter how loud we cry, they won't hesitate to lay us down, even in the daytime. I see my people cursed, only I can lift it. Suffering from a broken spirit, only I can fix it. You paint a picture vivid, yeah, I must admit it. Deuteronomy 28, when your people get it. Forgot your commandments, now our foes commanding us. Trying to put some fear in us, cause they the ones who scared of us. They even shoot us down when our hands is up. Everything but these curses bound to abandon us. I remember frantically knocking for an open door. I remember my house torched, I'm from the second floor. I remember I fought they battles, helped them when they war, just to return to them shackles and way worse than before. Now we buying all they brands, just last week they were branding us. We don't buy no lands, but we quick to keep chains on us. Just last week from one man, whole clans were ganging up, calling for some help, didn't work when they hang us up. And I remember mobs and I remember ropes. I remember being beaten as the mobs joked. I remember the noose tightened around my throat. And I remember this being the better hope. Our enemies gather in public and gather in secret to separate us by skin color and all our features. It was evil genius, and to this day we thinking unity's a weakness. This is the reason we still tearing up. When will our face dry? We living in some terrible times, surrounded by these fake smiles, and nobody hearing us. No matter how loud we cry, they won't hesitate to lay us down, even in the daytime.
Yeah, I never switch up my bases. I'm still focused and favored. I'm still patiently waiting to see our land which was taken. Yeah, give us a raiment. I'm sick or tired of this nation that killed my brothers for Nathan. We're still marching for changes. They brought us over in chains. Now keep us locked in the basement. They do they murders and masses, but still label us dangerous. They let men sleep with men and never fail with our cases. They think it's fear in our eyes. We see the hate on their faces. They drugged us up with religion. The 12 steps up for Nathan. They whitewashing their history. The 12 tribes are forsaken. Trying to keep my composure. These artificers just shaking. I want a burger with onions. They offer burgers with bacon.
They about to purge all of Jacob, the plan and purpose. Displacement reading the same sheet of music while past it turning the pages. Think of the hare and the turtle. We jumping hurdles by Satan. I use the law as a girdle. Like ain't no belt with my waist. This curse if you hear Yahweh's words without confirming the statements. The truth can buy for nothing, but we ain't purchasing Nathan. It's generational curses, but I'm determined to break it. We don't got perfect relations, but it can work if we make it. Know what you serving is graven. The churches is vacant. Emergencies waiting. If idol worshipers don't turn to the agent. Can't wait to learn. I learn the way, cause you get further with patience. Can't remake it. It's hard to refurbish your soul once it's tainted. I'm in.
I'm back, another clean verse track. Z Benjamin came to craft, no need to rehearse raps. Took some time away from music, had to divert back. Like I left my phone at home, I had to reverse back. I take pride in my brothers, and I return that. Told I Yehovah for the sisters, Yellow Deem up next. I'm a fisher for Yah, reels 3 worm stack. That's knowledge, wisdom, understanding, brought that return back. We don't have to part waters, this our return back. Israel catches wave, Red Sea surf rap. Back to the boom back. C brought that groove back like loose slaps, 2 socks and true facts.
This is why I gotta be loved. Stop saying time heal wounds when a genuine apology does. The Most High is well known to provide that plan. Even if they throwing stones and they hide their hands. So I hold no ties with the foolish, I'm fearless. Told I Yah for renewing my spirit all the time, baby. Cause they be trying to tarnish what's honest. They mad that I'm conscious and weave through the monsters. Most people's stories is lies. We got differences. I realize the glory of Yah is magnificent. I was a starter. I was hardly on the bench. They got mad at the father. He tried to rob me of my strength. That's not growth. I'm respected on the average. They really didn't know when Yah blessing is established. Abraham.
Yeah, we like that. You like that? Like, got God on our side, got the angels on our back. Whoa, yeah, we like that. I know you like that. Pass. Like, got God on our side, got the angels on our back. Whoa, you mad, huh? Cause we broke the color code. This Taurus your big time, your bell pay like my Rosetta Stone. The Avos welcome me home. God's good and I'm knowing this. I'm highly favored and I'm so convinced. They throwing stones and sticks, but I'm holding Shabbat all week. So I ain't really got no bones to pick. But right, it's the part of the race where we separate. Where the toil makes me elevate. I know my Yetzirah's name. It's immediate gratification, so I'm out on this eradication. This my Mejina program graduation. Ajito, we had to get it out the basement. Took the long ways. ETA said we never make it. Now we spinning the block like made men. We're four slamers to the haters. Amen. And the bigger they are, then the harder they fall. Not to mention the biggest of all, we call it ego. I used to be hot like Cheetos. Now I'm more cool like them Ranch Doritos. Cause we get into the chips. A full set of missions in the clip. Catch me making L'Chaims at the Mishmar. It's L'Chaims to the truth. It might not be their story, but it's ours. We matriculated from the stars. Doubts about divine whereabouts can be addressed via the scars. Ariel and Fresh Taimony garb. We some walking Shakianus, and I speak it from the heart. Big picture, this the life that I know. Big mitzvahs, old simchas, you can follow the glow. If it's too challenging to follow the flow. Zombie Duchman made sure Rosh Hashanah was epic. Shout out to the 3-button rubber. All my man them steppers. Yeah, I got Satan on a stretcher. Baruch dying to Matt, Mashiach forever. Yeah, we like that. You like that? Like, got God on our side, got the angels on our back. Whoa. Yeah, we like that. I know you like that. Like, got God on our side, got the angels on our back. David Emmanuel holding it down up in Muncie. Rob Abraham Bell might be the illest artist in the country. And you can take that to the bank. It's a pity not to know your weaknesses, but it's a shame not to know your strengths. Shout out Rabbi Matalan, Maccabean Flow. We waging war on Babylon. So next time you put the album on, know it's blood, sweat, and tears that brought this Kedusha to your ears. Methuselah with the years, Baba Sali with the cheers, Chana with the tears, Aaron the Cohen with the peers, but Pinchas with the spear. David Amelech, all my teshuva is sincere. If they broken, only Hashem could do the healing, man. Meanwhile, we ballin' like Austin Thielen, man. Hometown heroes. If this seems Pacino, that makes me De Niro. Yeah, yeah, we like that. We like that. I know you like that. Like, got God on our side, got the angels on our back. Whoa, yeah, we like that. I know you like that. Like, got God on our side, got the angels on our back.
Yeah. Shout out to all the children of Yah. Shut up and listen. Yeah. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, shared with the nation. Zeal for all my people, never hating, no mistaking. Tear down my brethren, rather eat a plate of bacon or leave this blessing for a cross, praising family, y'all forsaken. It's not happening. Knowledge and wisdom, the closed captioning. Rationing the truth, ain't the aim like the Vatican. Be adamant, all for the unity and scrutiny. Every chance I get to prophesize an opportunity to wake up the blind, tainted minds of our mishpaka, being proper, low soothsayers and the witch doctors. Spit knowledge, trying to better the cause. Only way to salvation is acknowledging law. Let's get knowledge, wisdom, understanding. We'll do our standing. All praises to the Most High, His laws and commandments. The hot cock Mabina here to push it through your speakers. Judgment, truth, and love should be coming from the leaders. Yeah, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. We'll do our standing. All praises to the Most High, His laws and commandments. The hot cock Mabina here to push it through your speakers. Judgment, truth, and love should be coming from the leaders. Yeah, Torah where your fringes give praises to the Most High. Veer from that new, and that book is the most lies. No ties, we just give donations to the fellowships. Places where you go, hand out and go on fellowship. Settlement, that just means the place where you live at. Ignore the holy days, that's a lie. Where you get that? Lies read. A steel tongue makes a wise head. Listen to Yehovah, not what another God said. Timbali's for the praises, knowledge for the ages. Steady in the walk, don't stop or be complacent. Don't follow the folly of these nations. Keep the Sabbath, give Yehovah all praises. Read the law and speak truth. Pull yourself up by the boots. Wisdom, freedom over wealth, call it love over loot. Replace eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. For our sights on the finish and the mouth for reproof. Let's get knowledge, wisdom, understanding. We'll do our standing. All praises to the Most High, His laws and commandments. The I've cocked my peanut here to push it through your speakers. Judgment, truth, and love should be coming from the leaders. Yeah, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. We'll do our standing. All praises to the Most High, His laws and commandments. The I've cocked my peanut here to push it through your speakers. Judgment, truth, and love should be coming from the leaders. Yeah.
I'ma praise God to the fullest and be the best to ever do it. I know I'm an anomaly, cause it wasn't supposed to be the underdog doing at the level I am. I'm an enigma, they can't figure me out. See, God bless me with this art, and I'ma run it up to the last drop. And that's on God.
Keep this front lid on my wrist. Bro, man, unclocked out and I ain't been right since. Put a fence around your little close up shop, but they ain't keeping. Cause teach your old dog new tricks when their eyes closed to what's hip. Shit's God right now script. Keep my third eye now, oh yeah. It's God's way like Andale. Take his shoes off in his foyer. It's homicide if you take the risk. Don't turn the lick on God's good day. I'm repping God in principle and I'ma stand on that to my last days. Keep your eyes open, no kissing. Shabbat time is turbans tied. At nighttime they did it. Saving grace for that judgment, so I'm making out of this pity. Nothing here but that muck of mine if you staying here in this city. This fire brimstone now, got a man down, things looking shifty. All that man got is his word. They try to make us like Battle 2 Signs so they can kick us to the curb. Too much of us living an immature life, forgetting it's only a third. Forgiving too quickly, they spot us like Ricky. Got me standing here like who's coming with me? Got Jews looking iffy. I try to live in that light of y'all, but his shoes couldn't fit me. Because I grew up they sandbox, they say I'm moving different. I'm meeting God on a personal, ain't got time for your feelings. If it's peace, then we chill 'em. Masters try to reel 'em, but they fishing rod don't sit with God. So if it's beef, then we grill 'em. This world is a facade, what you see ain't what they live in. No arena sound too harsh, but God don't care about your feelings.
Low key, laugh. See, I see the scriptures different than a lot of y'all. See, I wanna know the ins and outs, the mysteries and all. I'm one of them. The word of God is an enigma. Enigma.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Can't keep it bottling. Giving no praise to my spirit, need oxygen. Deep wisdom like Solomon. Vision like Moshe, that one day I see the promised land. Ain't going to heaven, no, but Most High set up the throne. The earth is for all the men, but you live forever through your seeds. So stack up your cheese and you could be all in here. Reading scripture through my Cartier, we were commodity on the market here. Story told about Granny in a rocket chair. Grandpa just showed us the scars on his back cause he took his shirt off, it was hot in here. Told us it altered his life, but he held his head out, he couldn't just ride in fear. He just prayed to the God of my forefathers. Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. This is history, no fairy tale. That's up in Mesopotamia. That's why I say get up and go with life. With all that you got, no restraining ya. Most High already blessed us when he let Jacob wrestle the extraterrestrial. Israel make it hard to do it well. We off the wall like Jezebel, but it's time to build like Bezalel. I ain't no priest, but I'm ringing bells. Oh yeah. Whenever I'm lost and my feelings hurt and I get distraught, you just come up and door. The God of my forefathers. Anytime feel bothered, anytime feel joy, anytime feel sorrow. God of my forefathers, call on the God of my forefathers. Oh, God of my forefathers. Anytime feel bothered, anytime feel joy, anytime feel sorrow. God of my forefathers, God of my forefathers. Oh, ain't no one else you can call upon. Y'all knows exactly what's going on. Past, present, and the future, but nevertheless, he made us exclusive. We ain't want to serve him, so he made us serve a foreign nation that'll surely abuse us. Lord, please rid us of every adversary and of all our accusers. Beautiful voices from God, they took us for evil for their own amusement. Not only musicians, but they took some scholars and whoever else was conducive. And yet we don't see the beauty in each other, but that day is crazy as ever. Just think of the blessings instead of the curses whenever you look in the mirror. Sister, know you tired of that running mascara, and brothers, the feeling of being a failure. Praying, I just wanna see us do better. Let's start off with being loyal to our shepherd. It's the most highway, and you don't wanna get off on the wrong exit. A 14-day journey turned to 40 years of us roaming around in the desert. We done been tarred and feathered, severed body part 7. We don't do low, we lose leverage. I hope we all get the message. Whenever I'm stressed, so I get real tired of being depressed. I just call on the best, the God of my forefathers. Anytime you feel bothered, anytime you feel joy, anytime you feel sorrow, call on my forefathers. Call on the God of my forefathers. Oh, God of my forefathers. Anytime you feel bothered, anytime you feel joy, anytime you feel sorrow, God of my forefathers. God of my forefathers. Oh, do the Lord with all your might. That's right, that's right. Don't let nobody take your plight. That's right, that's right. We God's Jews, that's right, baby. That's right. We God's Jews, baby. That's right. Do the Lord with all your might. That's right, that's right. Don't let nobody take your plight. That's right, that's right. We God's Jews, that's right, baby. That's right. We God's Jews, baby. It's all about Yahweh.
Shem Levy, don't let up.
If it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say. If it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us. Listen to the words I'm speaking. Pay attention. It's beneficial for your life, homie. Tired of being under heathens. That's why the world ain't doing right, homie. They killing all our leaders, teachers. Set us up with bogus preachers. Man, we need the Most High to free us. Please, pay attention to the light, homie. All praise to the Elohim. That's where I get my strength to stand tall like the Anakim. All praise. Top of the mountain, the Gerazim can back down like Moses' veil face glowing yellow beam. Okay, Levy got the sword, all on the side of the Lord, make war for the new regime. Pick a side. Too many harlots, foreheads, need for that, ain't wanna say it, but it's time for in-house cleaning. Man. Flipping pages through the Torah, Nabin Ketuvim. Modern day sages, this ain't Vegas, we ain't keeping secrets. Black men in America is crabs in a barrel, stole by pirates of the Caribbean. John Hawkins, Barbosa, same European. And they got the nerve to try to make us pledge allegiance. Man. Swing low, sweet chariot. Y'all please take us home, we with you tired of living under heathens. Yeah. Listen to the words I'm speaking. Please. It's beneficial for your life, homie. Tired of being under heathens. That's why the world ain't doing right, homie. It's on us too. They killing all our leaders, teachers. Set us up with bogus preachers. Woo. We need the Most High to free us. Please. Pay attention to the light, homie. Look. Gave Ptolemy our plight. That's a rapper's halo overhead, your modern day. Put that story to bed. Yahweh said, for your sins, no other man could lose his life. That's a fact. Your priests wear collar, mines wore a breastplate with sapphires, rubies, ice. Decked out like the back of your multi-family home. In the South, we still living under Rome. Part 2. Obedience could bring Judah back to throne. Turn Israel to a house from rejected cornerstone. Whoa. Serving this king still make me ecstatic. Make me wanna sing, instead I'ma rap it. Doing this Lord presented on tablets. Yeah. Talk about the Holy One, you could create a classic. Yeah. Your spirit ain't right, no way you can match it. Nah. Trust in the Lord and you'll be well established. Yeah. Listen to the words I'm speaking. It's beneficial for your life, homie. Tired of being under heathens. Word. That's why the world ain't doing right, homie. They killing all our leaders, teachers. It's a fact. Set us up with bogus preachers. We don't want them. We need the Most High to free us. Yeah. Pay attention to the light, homie. Tassels on my shirt, numbers 15 to 37 verse. Sisters put them on their skirts. Too much lip service, but the fields look deserted when it's time to put in work. Woo. Staring in the window to you so I see the hurt. Foolish imagery on TV, don't know what you're worth. We all have a special job, moving with the breath of God until our expiration turn us back to dirt. Whoa. The darker the berry, the more they wanna use it for wine. Now use your insecurities to shine. All these trials and tribulations are divine. Yeah. Without pressure, wouldn't be no diamonds in the mine. They prayed up. Just pay homage to the eternal. Too hot to be outside, the streets will burn you. A wise man learns from others' lessons. Yeah, the Most High is our only protection. Facts. Listen to the words I'm speaking. It's beneficial for your life, homie. Trying to save you. Tired of being under heathens. That's a fact. That's why the world ain't doing right, homie. It's on us too. They killing all our leaders, teachers. Woo. Set us up with bogus preachers. We need the Most High to free us. Yeah. Pay attention to the light, homie. Look. Pay attention to the light, homie. Alright. Shout out to Israel in the four corners of the earth, man.
Shema Israel.
For real. I mean, we gotta get it together. For real. I mean, shouldn't be no hidden agendas. Just straight love. Straight love. Correction, that's love. Protection, that's love. Yeah. Yehovah Eloheinu, you are my strength, my God. Yehovah, I love you. You are my Father. I am your firstborn son. Hey, I love no other. Yehovah Eloheinu, you are my strength. I know that you're good. Yehovah Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu, you mean so much to me. Yehovah Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu, you mean so much to me. Only you control my destiny, and I'm gonna praise your name for eternity. And I'll prostrate myself for you, just like my father do. I feel you were so good to
The pit is too lethal, the fix it deceive you. Israel getting lost in the midst of the evil. Y'all didn't want tight clothes knowing that it offends you. It's not simple cause it's the women and the men too sinful. So much pain you can pour it out. And all the leaders and teachers is getting worn out. Kids suffering, when are we gonna save them? Y'all's waiting patient like when are we gonna praise them? The new you, the old you, what camp you go to. These are things they say when they try to approach you. I coach you, the praise the living king, and I hope you really be reminded and refined through the vocals. See y'all's with us when we put our best in. I'm stressing, what if all of the leaders was best friends? And David Tom used to ride them horses. We living in a time where we drive them Porsches. I'm just speaking my mind and I'm making them nauseous. Real love wouldn't be a high-rated divorces. A lot of people fail but come back with a stand. And just cause you a male, that'll make you a man.
Yehovah Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu, you mean so much to me. Yehovah Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu, you mean so much to me. Yehovah Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu, you mean so much to me. Yehovah Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu, you mean so much to me. Yeah, yeah. Doing this, Lord, makes me happy. Serving this King makes me happy. I just wanna be free and so happy. Living this life makes me happy. I'ma look into the right for which came. I don't wanna go down that profane. I don't wanna be looked at with disdain. Giving you my heart, you can have the whole thing. Doing this, Lord. salvation. Whom shall I fear? Yah is the strength of my life. Whom shall I be afraid of? Even when the wicked, even my enemies and my foes came up to eat up my flesh, they stumble and fell. Yeah. Though a host should encamp against me, my heart should not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of Yah, that will I seek. That will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of Yah all my days, all the days of my life. Yeah. Doing this, Lord, makes me happy. Serving His King makes me happy. I just want to be free.
Father, know you way up there. So many unearthing pain. They can use your care. In addition, more love. 'Cause that's our biggest fail. They all talk about heaven, but we need you right here. You can feel it shift around. The world moving different now. Time is going faster. Only one way to live a righteous life. We can't serve two masters. That's why I'm asking you. All we got. Oh, please. Help us, Father, won't you save us? Oh, you're my spiritual charger. Nothing else compares. Living in our purpose is humbling, not so much is fair. Ooh, but I still feel your love. Your love is always there the long way. We still persevere. You the one, ain't no two. I'ma always get the praises due to you, my God, forever. That's why I'm begging you, please. All we got. Oh, my Father. I think we need some prayer. Expression. Prayers are my expression. Please accept my expression. Hope that it reaches your heaven. Where blessings come from. I think we need some prayer. Expression. Prayers are my expression. Please accept my expression. Hope that it reaches your heaven. Where blessings come from. Ooh, please, don't ever leave. Don't ever stop. Praise the mighty Yah.
There's a power in your glory, glory. There's a power in your glory, glory. I find peace in your presence, presence. Lord, you've been my bodyguard, and I've been your long lost child. So much I've been going through, I thought I'd never
my life has been so highly favored. Blessings become contagious. Pass it on to my neighbors. And you know that I won't contend with those who contend with me. At the end of the day, we your family, yeah. Instead I spread love and let them all be free, yeah. Prayed up, I'm feeling stronger now. Baba God, I'm always calling out. Lord, you've been my bodyguard, and I've been your long lost child. So much I've been going through, I thought I'd never smile. But I can feel it getting better, feel it getting better, yeah. I can feel it getting better, feel it getting better, yeah. I see your presence so close that I go wherever you guide me. Everyone knows lately that I've been so lively. Feel it in the air, please don't disappear, oh no. Still ask you for the go. I tell them it's blessings, it's not magic. And you're their power too, so they can have it. And when they pray their life and automatic, they just need to know that Lord, you've been my bodyguard, and I've been your long lost child. So much I've been going through, I thought I'd never smile. But I can feel it getting better, feel it getting better, yeah. I can feel it getting better, feel it getting better, yeah. Okay. There's a power in your glory, glory. There's a power in your glory, glory. I find peace in your presence, presence. Okay.
Shem Levy, don't let up.
New one
No, I
from
can't
Shem
do
Levy.
it all by myself.
New one from Shem Levy.
Listen.
The best of me.
And I won't act like I don't do no wrong. This is my confession. Can't let the adversary get the best of me. You would never get the best of me. I feel like the Lord keep testing me. Guarantee I make it to my destiny. Open up my eyes and I'm blessed to see. Not just anybody could be next to me. Proud to be your chosen, you the best of me. Guarantee that I make it to my destiny. Keep on going. Father, I can never place nothing above you. Makes me wonder if your angels tell you that my love is true. Been facing temptation for too long. Hey, pray my faith helps me to keep moving on. And I ain't never had no doubt. Can't let the adversary get the best of me. You would never get the best of me. I feel like the Lord keep testing me. Guarantee I make it to my destiny. Open up my eyes and I'm blessed to see. Not just anybody could be next to me. Proud to be your chosen, you the best of me. Guarantee that I make it to my destiny. Keep on going. If you want me to be the best, I will. Can't make decisions based on how I feel. All my battles you win. Send me trying to move it. My loyalty confused up. One time for my God, who gon' bring us back together even though we grew apart. Adversary in charge, but if you give him the space, he gon' take it too far. Once we realize just who we are, open invitation for the world in this thing of ours. All on how we play our cards. Don't let the evil get involved. Let the adversary get the best of me. You would never get the best of me. I feel like the Lord keep testing me. Guarantee I make it to my destiny. Open up my eyes and I'm blessed to see. Not just anybody could be next to me. Proud to be your chosen, you the best of me. Guarantee that I make it to my destiny. Keep on going.
Know how we do with new tunes, we run them back.
Now I can't do it all by myself. I'm gonna need your blessing. And I won't act like I don't do no wrong. This is my confession. Can't let the adversary get the best of me. You will never get the best of me. I feel like the Lord keep testing me. Guarantee I make it to my destiny. Open up my eyes and I'm blessed to see. Not just anybody could be next to me. Proud to be your chosen, you the best of me. Guarantee that I make it to my destiny. Keep on going.
Father, I can never place nothing above you. Makes me wonder if your angels tell you that my love is true. Been facing temptation for too long.
Hey,
Pray my faith helps me to keep moving on.
and I ain't never had no doubt. Can't let the adversary get the best of me. You will never get the best of me. I feel like the Lord keep testing me. Guarantee I make it to my destiny. Open up my eyes and I'm blessed to see. Not just anybody could be next to me. Proud to be your chosen, you the best of me. Guarantee that I make it to my destiny. Keep on going.
If you want me to be the best, I will. Can't make decisions based on how I feel. All my battles you win. Send me trying to move in. My loyalty confused up.
One time for my God, who gon' bring us back together even though we grew apart. Adversary ain't in charge, but if you give him the space, he gon' take it too far. Once we realize just who we are, open invitation for the world in this thing of ours. All on how we play our cards. Don't let the evil get involved. Let the adversary get the best of me. You will never get the best of me. I feel like the Lord keep testing me. Guarantee I make it to my destiny. Open up my eyes and I'm blessed to see. Not just anybody could be next to me. Proud to be your chosen, you the best of me. Guarantee that I make it to my destiny. Keep on going.
That's a new one from Shem Levy. It's called The Best of Me. On all streaming platforms. Support our artists. Make sure that they are, that they're supported. It's very important to support our artists. How's everyone feeling out there? Thanking you all for joining me. I know everyone got affected by Microsoft and their systems crashing today. All of you who use that Windows platform, so you couldn't get your jobs done. They had to ground some flights and things of that sort. But remember, the Most High God always tell us not to be amazed at the signs of the heavens. Why? Because we know that everything that's happening, that God is going to touch things up, and it's inevitable. In order for us to go back home, that the Creator is going to have to touch things up. So, yeah. Everyone was in panic. You couldn't go charge things on your card. They wanted you to pay cash. we have to always be prepared for the worst. We have to come up with plans and things that we will be able to execute if there is a total failure of all systems. And this place is attacked cyberly, I guess, or in the cyberspace. So we have to be on top of that. We have to kind of make some preparations because we need an exit plan, especially those of us who live in this island, who live in New York City. We need to actually come up with a plan in order not to be like a chicken without a head, basically. All right, so they showing us little by little. Things are not going to get easier. They're going to get worse. There's going to be more adversity so that our reliance on the Creator goes up. That's what it's about, our reliance to the Creator. So, are these artists on Pandora as well? And if so, can you put the names in the chat if it's not too much to ask? Sure. I don't know Pandora. Okay, I lost the chat. Let me open the chat back up. Let me get back in the chat, people. There we go. We got several artists. They are on all streaming platforms. Who you just heard was Shem Levy. Low-Key Lev. You got Z Benyamin. King Malachi. And some of you who are out there, put your names on the chat so people could see. They could search y'all on the streaming platforms and do what they do. That's just to name a few. Right there. Right? Yeah, like I was saying, everybody was down, everything was down. All systems were down, and everyone was in a panic. Everyone was panicking, but what do we have to go back to a world without the electronics and all the things that we have today? I know for some of us it'll be miserable, but the earth has to be renewed and things have to be redone, so we have to be able to focus once again, because sometimes electronics make us lose focus. You ever find yourself being late going to work because you got to check all of your notifications on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. People DM you checking all of that, and you late. And I could attest to that. I could say that happens to me. Because instead of getting going and getting into work, the phone is a major distraction, not only for children, but for some adults also. You watch your friend, your neighbor, your significant other, and just sit down and watch them and see how much time they spend on that screen. Yes, Ben, our brother Yahya, Ben Mishal, David. So I gotta apologize to my brother Yahya because he came out to perform during that weekend, that Unity weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'd asked for him because there was supposed to be a concert, but it never happened. So I apologize to you, my brother. Hopefully we could make that up another time. I forgot to speak to you before I left North Carolina. And I'm just remembering now that that Ariel put up your name on the screen. So apologies to you. Could have gotten that cup, but I don't know what happened. So I think they ran out of time with everything that was happening, but yeah, hopefully we could catch it on the next time. Get you up there and could give the praises to the Most High God. So besides the cyber attack, I seen also on the news, the whole thing with the sister Megan Good and the brother Michael Ealy and Jonathan Majors, and how Michael Ealy picked her up from the ground while she was in the presence, or while she was there with her man and other people were around. And it seemed like it made Jonathan Majors a little uncomfortable. I know some statements came out with Megan Good saying certain things in terms of that her and Michael Ealy been on projects together, business ventures, and he's nothing more than a big brother. And I get it. Some people have friendships. Some people are close. But there is a thing is boundaries and lines that you shouldn't cross. That's part of morality and part of respect. As men of God, women of God, there is a certain line and there's a certain bound that we shouldn't go over. What I've seen through the years is that we've gotten more slack in terms of things like that, right? Hugging sisters that might be married, hugging brothers, vice versa, same thing. And a lot of things, it comes from a place of affection, and you just know a person for a long time, and some people hug and they do things like that. I get people coming up to me and hugging me, and I was never really comfortable with hugging women that I didn't know, like especially young women my age, people like that. But it's people, they kind of, when they see me, a lot of people they want to hug me, and then it's kind of like funny, like trying to push people away, or it's that in between, especially when it comes to sisters, because the problem is that men don't really like other men hugging their significant other, unless it's a family member, father, brother, something like that. Any man that tells you that, oh, he's okay with his wife just hugging just common people that is they're lying. So we have to find a boundary and a balance in order for us not to fall into situations like that. We are people with culture, a people with an identity, a people with a law that was given to us by the Creator. So, we should have that discipline. We should have the discipline of, looking after that and trying not to fall into those type of traps. A lot of people, I know a lot of Israelites are going to say, oh, but it was nothing, they're friends, they're, blase, blase, blah. But there is a certain protocol, especially for men. You don't be hugging people's significant others. I know it's a culture today, and it's part of the culture, and you give them a kiss and all that. But that's a touchy thing. That's a touchy thing. And the problem is, when we get into that habit, then you get into the habit of reaching out to hug people, and then there's a sister that's like, oh. And then it gets you right back into reality. Like, you can't get offended because her husband might be one of those guys that's like, you don't hug no man. You bow and that's it. No, I don't think the video don't have to show Jonathan Majors and Michael Ealy dapping it up. I understand that part. I understand that that's what happened. That's not my point. My point is the moral integrity of a man, while a woman is not with her man, you shouldn't be hugging somebody so tight that you pick them up off the ground as if they're your little sister or your baby cousin or something like that, while her man is standing right there. That's the point. Not whether or not him and Jonathan Majors had a moment, and yeah, I heard about all that they dapped it up or whatever. That would have been real strange if he didn't give him a dap and say, what's up to him. Of course, I know that people edit, and they edit things the way you want. They might want you to see them. So I didn't even pay attention to that. I said, it must be a longer video. He couldn't have possibly just walked up to my man, woman, hugged her, picked her up, and not say nothing to him. I get that. It might have been nothing. It was nothing. It might be nothing to you, but every man does not accept that. In fact, I would say a greater percentage of men would not accept that because she was there with her man, with her significant other, whatever, There has to be a cultural bound. There has to be a level of respect for men as well as women, as a community, and even within our way of life. Culturally, we're not supposed to be touching somebody else's woman, we're not supposed to be touchy-feely with that. You getting full frontal hugs, and there's a woman that's developed, and you getting full frontal hugs. Like, what's going on? Like those are things that we have to discuss. Is it okay? I think I'm going to create a poll question. Let me see. Let's see what the people say. Is it okay for us as Israelite men is it okay for us as Israelite men to be hugging women our wives see this English language is crazy. There you go. Start the poll. All right, the poll question is up there for everyone to answer. Okay, the poll question is up there, family. Let me know. Okay. So there you go. I can't even see the poll. That's the funny part. Yeah, I just think that there's a level of there's lines that we shouldn't cross. I think that there are things that we shouldn't. I gotta go on my phone to try to check out this poll.
Snatches the blow towards him.
Let's see what the poll is saying. So it's 80% to 20% saying no. A lot of people are saying no. Juan Soto. Is this the Juan Soto that plays for the New York Yankees? Is this the Juan Soto that plays for the New York Yankees? I mean, I'm putting it on the men because men are supposed. Ariel, I'm answering you specifically because the men are supposed to be the examples. So basically, the onus probably will fall on us to tell, or to refrain from, even if a sister wants to hug you, kind of give her a bow. I guess how you guys, you young people say, curve them from the hug. Because I just felt like that was kind of disrespectful in front of someone's significant other to pick them up off their feet. I get certain settings, some people, certain coaches. There's a lot of hugging and kissing, but in any part of the world, you're gonna find men that are not with that. Their wives, their significant others, hugging and kissing nor any other man, even in the cheek or anything like that. Okay, so you got to think of things in a cultural sense. So the poll right now has 13 people who voted. 85% said no, it's not okay. 15% said yes. Out of 13 votes. It's a respect thing. Israelites don't do that, but they aren't Israelites. So, but even with, they're not Israelites in a sense of knowledge of self. I'm talking to Takia Benyamin. They're not Israelites in terms of knowledge of self, but according to us, they are Israelites. And there is a cultural boundary that we should have in terms of, even within the black community, that's a no-no, right? So I feel that could have went bad for Michael Ealy if it was somebody else, I think that could have went bad. So vote, vote, vote. Please vote. So we heard some new music from Shum Levy. Yeah, we got to come up with some type of plan, a solution. You see all these things that are happening. I said earlier, don't be amazed at the size of the heaven, for the heathens are amazed at them. But everything got shut down. People don't walk around with cash anymore. So you couldn't purchase in certain stores. These are all signs that we have to have some sort of exit plan, somewhere we could go. All these brothers and sisters who have land in different parts of the country, start preparing your land. We need to buy some pop-up tents, all sorts of stuff. I don't want to give you the doomsday, I don't want to give you a doomsday speech, but we can't just go on acting like we don't see what's going on, So we have to be very careful. We have to understand exactly what's before us and move accordingly. Excuse all the noise in the background, but I gotta have fans and stuff going, because I'm in my basement. I don't have central air or AC in my basement, so I gotta use the old-fashioned way, the fan. They have very good fans now also, so fans are not like my grandmother's and my mother's day fan. So we got 14 votes so far. And out of the 14 votes, can you get me something to drink, son? Make me a mix. Let me see. I guess there are a lot of people that are sleeping. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see what this is showing me. So I worked for the city and we were shut down. You wasn't the only one. A lot of people were shut down. Some people just feel like they had a free day off. Not looking at the bigger picture. Yes. So let's see here. What am I gonna get into now? Let's see. Let's see what we have. Let's see. Give me a second here, family. Trying to find something. All right. Let's hear some Aharon Benjamin. Nice rendition of Hallelujah Aharon. You've been studying your cousin. And you did a nice job with that. I remember recording this track. This took like 24 tracks to do.
Bye.
Israel. Imatanu, 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 Kebedekaya. Imatanu, 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 Kebedekaya. Imatanu, 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 Kebedekaya. Tislake Amka, Tislake Amka, Tislake Amka, Israel. Tislake Amka, Tislake Amka, Tislake Amka, Israel. Anaknu Zoki, Anaknu Zoki, Anaknu Zoki, Mezrakaya. Anaknu Zoki, Anaknu Zoki, Anaknu Zoki, Mezrakaya. Elohe Abraham, Yitzchak, Yisrael. Imatanu, Kebedekaya. Imatanu, Imatanu, Kebedekaya. Imatanu, 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 Kebedekaya.
Yes, 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 sir. Play some drumming for the drummers who say I don't play drumming. None of them are on right now, so they missed that. So once again, going back to the poll question. For some strange reason, that poll that was put up there such accounts. See what this poll is saying. Let's see. There we go. Congo Prince, he say he's here. Okay. 21 votes in the poll. Is it okay for us as Israelite men to be hugging women that are not our wives and that are married? 29% said yes, it's okay. 71% said no. It is not okay. So, there you have it. There you have it. So before I end that, I'm gonna play a couple of songs.
You are now listening to the sounds. It's a low-key love. I'm gonna need you to close your eyes and join me in meditation. Meditate on the love you have for your maker. Listen to that ocean breeze and the wind against the trees. Oh! Yeah, that's it right there now. I know that sound for the God, yeah. You can't help but dance when you get in that musical trance now. Hey, it's a spiritual vibe. Make you wanna, ooh. Let's vibe out, give God his love. That funky love.
Keep my spirit holding on. I'm talking about a love that's a match made in heaven, got me holding strong.
Oh, what watch me?
Write you poems inside a song. Cause when I'm talking to you, Father, I get nervous and I take too long. In your presence, so much better.
So much better.
So I sit there with you now.
Oh, what watch me now?
When I'm dancing, I feel better.
I feel better, yeah.
Cause my spirit's in tune.
Spirits in tune now. What you love?
Oh! It's that funky, funky love. It's that funky. I dance around the world for you, Father, if it keeps me from falling off.
What watch me?
And though I'm not where I belong, you let me in my worst phase, Father, so with you I feel right at home.
Now that's love there.
It's that funky, funky love. It's that funky. I dance around the world for you, Father, if it keeps me from falling off.
What watch me now?
And though I'm not where I belong, you let me in my worst phase, Father, so with you I feel right at home.
Hey.
I'm inside your empathy. This my strive for your sympathy. Hold me close, don't let me free.
Don't let me free, love.
Help me take hold of my dignity. I'm inside your empathy. This my strive for your sympathy. Hold me close, don't let me free. Help me take hold of my dignity. It's that funky, funky love. It's that funky. I dance around the world for you, Father, if it keeps me from falling off.
What watch me?
And though I'm not where I belong, you let me in my worst phase, Father, so with you I feel right at home.
Now that's love there.
It's that funky, funky love. It's that funky. I dance around the world for you, Father, if it keeps me from falling off.
What watch me now?
And though I'm not where I belong, you let me in my worst phase, Father, so with you I feel right at home.
Right at home with you, love.
Yeah. There you have it. Tune in next time on Low Key Live. Hope to see you. See, we just gonna vibe out. Peace.
Yes. We vibing. giving glory to the Most High. I didn't think I was gonna come on tonight. To tell you the God honest truth, in the summertime is rough, cause I be tired, but it is what it is, you know. I needed to be out here with y'all, you know, once again, to be enjoying. So there's a new one by Shem Levy. It's called Get the Best of Me. Here we go.
Now I can't do it all by myself. I'm gonna need your blessing. And I won't act like I don't do no wrong. This is my confession. Can't let the adversary get the best of me. You will never get the best of me. I feel like the Lord keep testing me. Guarantee I make it to my destiny. Open up my eyes and I'm blessed to see. Not just anybody could be next to me. Proud to be your chosen, you the best of me. Guarantee that I make it to my destiny. Keep on going.
Father, I can never place nothing above you. Makes me wonder if your angels tell you that my love is true. Been facing temptation for too long. Hey, pray my faith helps me to keep moving on.
And I ain't never had no doubt. Can't let the adversary get the best of me. You will never get the best of me. I feel like the Lord keep testing me. Guarantee I make it to my destiny. Open up my eyes and I'm blessed to see. Not just anybody could be next to me. Proud to be your chosen, you the best of me. Guarantee that I make it to my destiny. Keep on going.
If you want me to be the best, I will. Can't make decisions based on how I feel. All my battles you win. Send me trying to move it. My loyalty confused up.
One time for my God, who gon' bring us back together even though we grew apart. Adversary in the charge, but if you give him the space, he gon' take it too far. Once we realize just who we are, open invitation for the world in this thing of ours. All on how we play our cards. Don't let the evil get involved. Let the adversary get the best of me. You will never get the best of me. I feel like the Lord keep testing me. Guarantee I make it to my destiny. Open up my eyes and I'm blessed to see. Not just anybody could be next to me. Proud to be your chosen, you the best of me. Guarantee that I make it to my destiny. Keep on going.
Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Waed. Hero Yisrael, Yehovah our God, Yehovah is one. Blessed be the glorious name of his kingdom forever and ever. Woko Yisrael Yomru.
Hallelujah, pourquoi chaud? Hallelujah, Kohan Shama, Emo Hallelujah, Kohan Shama, Emo Hallelujah, Emo Hallelujah, Emo Hallelujah, Kohan Shama, Emo Hallelujah, Kohan Shama, Emo Hallelujah, Amir Keka Elemo.
Yes. So that brings the conclusion to this Shabbat night talk. Thank you all for joining me. I hope to see you all on the AM. May the Most High God bless all of our sleep, and may we be blessed to get up in the morning. Shalom, shalom. Hallelujah.